Dillian White has everything necessary to beat Tyson Fury. Uh, nah.
Push the weight and now flex. Flex. The live is one in the six. With the runner boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. Woof. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon. Motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan, Bronson on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Boxing scene. Dillian White's trainer says he has all the tools necessary to beat Tyson Fury. Said trainer Xavier Miller insists his charge has everything in his arsenal to beat Tyson Fury. Way to go to keep the confidence up. WBC interim heavyweight champion White appears on course for a long-awaited world title shot against full WBC champ Fury, with promoter Eddie Hearn expecting the fight to be formally ordered by the World Boxing Council convention later this month. Stop for a second. Justice for Otto Wallin. I mean, a lot of you co-sign this stuff. I mean, this is ridiculous. Otto Wallin was next. Shoulder injury. But while I'm at it, when it gets better, I'm going to go ahead and fight. Man, come on, man. A lot of you justify this crap, man. This is crazy. The body snatcher who was ruled out of his last clash with Otto Wallin last Saturday with a shoulder injury has made it clear he wants an all-British showdown with the Gypsy King next year rather than the rescheduled bout with the Swede. Because the Swede was going to put the beats on you, Dillian. But whatever. Miller believes Fury, who's retained the WBC belt with an 11th round stoppage over Deontay Wilder in their epic trilogy clash last month, has not seen the variety that White brings. Okay. All right. I'm obviously missing something. It's a fight that I've always wanted for Dillian, Miller told pro boxing fans. And that's a fact. It's been talked about now. I am very happy. I can't wait. I can't wait to go up against Tyson Fury and his team. Obviously, as a coach, the challenge for me is to go up against his team and his coach. That's what I like. That's where I like to test myself at the highest level. Dillian has got everything necessary to beat Tyson Fury. It's going to be a hell of a fight. Dillian can do so many different things. Tyson wouldn't have seen anything like this. With the aggression, with the counterpunching, with the body work, the fantastic jab that Dillian's got. This is going to be a very, very difficult fight for Tyson. Dillian hasn't had a chance to fight for a world title yet. He's hungry, and we're going to grab that title. That is the article, Boxing Scene. The link will be in the description. And here's my opinion. Dillian White cannot beat Tyson Fury. There it is. Only his family members, blood related or by marriage, think that Dillian White beats Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is too big for him. He's a pure boxer. And Dillian White will be tired by around the 5th round. And he'll get knocked out. I don't know what variety that his head trainer is talking about, because Alexander Povetkin had a lot to say about that. And we've seen Dillian look below average. He looked below average against better fighters where he was doing the best that he could. I think Anthony Joshua has a lot to say about that. Will it be a good fight? Yeah, for Tyson Fury. Round one will be Dillian trying to, outmuscle Tyson Fury. Good luck. It'll be ugly. It'll be a hug fest. Somebody's going to fall on the floor. They're going to wrestle. Dillian's going to try and work the body. He's going to try and imitate the man that he's ducked, Otto Wallin. And it's not going to work. I see Tyson Fury pumping out that long jab. Dillian Whyte trying to close the distance. Eating some uppercuts. We know Dillian likes uppercuts for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And eventually, he'll get slept between fatigue and clean punches landed on the top of his head. Him coming in and getting hit with an uppercut. Why do I say that? We've seen this before. Dillian Whyte is a game fighter. I'll give him that. He's the tough guy. I'll give him that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm a little biased because of what's being done to Otto Wallin. Spoke to his promoter. I text him. I said, yo, what's this with the shoulder injury? He says, yo, red flags, man. Everyone knows. Look, not knows, because we're not doctors. But why fight Otto Wallin and risk losing to him and blowing your opportunity at Tyson Fury? They said in this article, he's never fought for a world title. 600 days with what, though? So now you're acknowledging that silver belt ain't anything. Please, I ain't gonna. Look, if you're justifying Dillian Whyte fighting Tyson Fury and ducking Otto Wallin, you are what's wrong with boxing. I said that was nonsense. Otto Wallin deserves justice. He deserves his shot, and he's willing to fight for it. And once again, Dillian Whyte is not. He wanted to go straight to Deontay. Deontay said, yo, go fight Ortiz. In fact, the WBC mandate, they said, yo, go fight Ortiz to get Wilder. He didn't do it. Yo, I should fight Wilder. Dominic Brazil said, hold on. You champion for 600 days? I'm right in line. You know how we solve this? Let's fight. He didn't do it. So this thing that he's doing with Otto Wallin is typical behavior of Dillian. My question to you is, why do you justify it? The people that justify this. I'm talking boxing. Y'all know how I feel about Tyson Fury. I'm just saying he beats Dillian Whyte quite easily. But Otto Wallin, not so sure. We saw how the first fight played out, unless something has changed. I pick Otto Wallin to beat Dillian Whyte. I'm talking boxing, ladies and gentlemen. What are you talking about? Is Otto Wallin getting a raw deal or what? That doesn't enrage you? Fine. Let's not talk about it, although it was mentioned in the article. You want to see him versus Dillian Whyte? Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte? Fine. I think it ends with Tyson Fury winning. But what about Otto Wallin? What about the Swede? What about him? I think he gives Tyson Fury a better fight. You don't want to see that ran back? Or you want something new? Dillian Whyte. A fight that y'all know he's going to win. Fury's going to win. And Dillian Whyte don't deserve it. He's been maneuvering all this time. He could have been fought Wilder. He could have been fought Ortiz. He could have fought Dominic Brazil. Now he's dodging Otto Wallin. Dillian, you're making Otto a rock star with this move. You could have had all of these fights and you probably could have won some of them, but you didn't. But guess what? You know how the American public even got to know Dillian Whyte? Because the first time we heard about you and actually watched you We saw you getting flatlined by AJ. That's how we know you. We don't know anything else, so we don't care. And those of us that follow the sport know what you did to get where you're at now. And you played another game, and now you're on the cuffs of getting a title shot. And you're going to lose. Tyson is going to beat you. But that's my opinion, so it is what it is, man. Everything wrong with the sport. Crap like this. Bronx on deck.